Wait,
Okay,
I
okay.
just realized that's Pike Jungle. I just
It's
realized
it's the what? Wait,
it's
what?
Pike Jungle.
Oh my God! What? Uh, this is a big curveball right now. I'm a bit confused here.
Minions have spawned.
What? Pike Jungle. They're running set support?
It's a curveball. I mean, like, we should expect this. This is not like a well-structured teams that have a complete composition idea of what they want
What?
to run.
Pike
So
Jungle.
yeah,
They're
I
running
mean,
set support.
we have nothing to predict here. Like it's just it could be anything. But anyhow, we're into the game. Uh, Observers, can you lower the what do we say itemization tab and stuff? The arrow above. No, no, not this one. This one. In the middle. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Renekton actually bullying Irelia in top lane. That's not new. He's really good at the game. I've seen Renektons winning against Doras.
I mean, like, again, it's a very skill matchup. Like, I think it depends on the player, honestly. Like over here in Middle East, like people with counterplays also tend to lose from time to time. So, oh, we can see a gang coming up top. Nope, nothing. Just pressure from PSI. Overall, I'm excited to see what this Pike Jungle pick does. Honestly, like if you were playing Pike Jungle yourself, what would you be? What would your approach be in this game? And he has been spotted on the board.
Definitely ganking, just like what he's doing right now. He has to make
Oh,
use of that.
okay. Flash burn from the Alistar. Overall, a well useful. Like despite being spotted, like he managed to get a flash out of the Alistar, which is quite good. Like in the early game, you're denying an escape path from the Alistar, and perhaps also giving your team your bot lane the space to perhaps play aggressively in lane and not expect to be suddenly ganked by a flash Alistar or something.
I
Pulverize,
like that
flash
he went
pulverize.
back.
Hmm?
I like that he went back.
Yep. Observer, can you like zoom out a little bit? Is there an option for you to zoom out?
Blue team first blood. Red team champion slain.
First blood for Renekton.
Yep. Like I said, it's a skill matchup, and Yin Yang completely outplaying DS Doom right now and picking up the first blood. Despite them being under the turret, he still managed to get the kill. Completely well played. Overall, team Jamashine getting ahead early. So far, so what do you think would be the game approach from your end for these two teams? Like, which objective should be prioritized from either side when the Herald and Drake come up first?
I mean that's a difficult thing here because both teams are scaling.
Yeah, both teams are scaling, but I think at some point someone will have to pull the trigger, and I want to know which team in your place, which team would go for what. And you can see a knowledge is coming through, and Set is forced to burn his flash. Both supports now with no flash on their either side. The bot lane looking a gank heavy. Look at the damage from Yin Yang. The Renekton pick coming through in full power. Overall, I mean, this is an exciting game. Like it's a very tension heavy game. Like you can expect like both teams are looking to just all in coming through. Galio comes in with the ultimate to save. Can we go back on the Galio? Okay, never mind. Nothing comes off of that. Garantin gets back to safety, and we're back at the bot lane. And Annie's
Annie's trying
looking.
to set up a gang.
Yep, yep. But nothing will come off of it since the wave is completely shoved in from the side of Team Jamashiri. Not the most useful roam from the side of the Annie, but what is good is that they baited out the Galio ultimate, forcing it to be used on the Irelia. Overall, this Renekton pick is really setting this team up for success.
Which is surprising because I definitely thought a lot of it would be based off of bot lane.
Yeah, like I think that bot lane they have been trying to force plays on either side for bot lane, but it's just that both teams are playing so safe that no one is overstepping. Like you can see both junglers, mid laners are trying to make up some play in the bot lane because they know in the later stages it will all come down to team fights. Middle Eastern, Pakistani, Indian teams, I'm pretty sure they just love to team fight. Team fight is their style. So,
Definitely.
and you can see the people are coming here. This is going to be an exciting fight on the Drake right now. Observers, can you? Yep. Okay, now good. Set goes in, completely takes the Alistar into the fight. Kaisa goes in, that takes down the Tristana. Irelia one-shots the Set, but it's a back and forth fight, and the double kill coming through from the Renekton, but the Galio is taking a lot of damage. Kaisa takes down the Galio, and Kaisa is just dealing free damage. Wukong forced to flash away, and overall Team Jamashirin completely dismantle Team Khajur, and Annie picks up the Drake. Complete
Wow.
domination.
That was insane.
Oh, I think that
Really
Tristana
well
is
played.
look at the Renekton. Look at the Renekton. This man is
Renekton's still trying
hungry.
to go for that.
He's so hungry for kills. And he's not done yet. He's still fighting the Alistar, and the pulverize is used. The Alistar is under the threat. They're diving him. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, the Herald is being started. The Wukong is there, but I'm not sure he's aware of the fact that the Herald's been already taken, and Team Khajur completely. Oh my, what?
That's insane.
Okay, Galio was there, and then Galio is gone. Herald being placed up in the mid lane. This should be first turret coming through for the Annie. Akai doing his best to keep the turret alive, but does not look like the case as the turret goes down. Team Jamashirin completely snowballing the game right now.
Honestly, the Pyke pick is actually working out really well for them. Considering that they're making use of Pyke.
Oh my god, that Renekton and Pyke, like this, the burst from Pyke and the Renekton, just raw damage coming through with the, what do we say, press the attack is just, or is it press the attack or is it Kraken Slayer? That's the Kraken Slayer rune.
I think it might be cracked, yeah.
Yeah, Kraken Slayer is the name of the rune, but it has the same passive as press the attack and lead speed. Overall, right
like-
now, yeah, continue.
It's like, what are you going to do with Pyke? Farm? No, obviously you're supposed to gank, which is a really good decision.
Mm.
I've seen way too many Pykes in Siege do nothing but farm and not roam around.
Oh, this is a good fight. This could be a turnaround for Team Khajur, but does not look like the case as Team Jamashirin completely outplayed them, and Kaisa picks up the double kill. Galio gets the shutdown on the Kaisa, but he gets taken down as well. Overall, not too much of a big loss for the side of Team Jamashirin. Team Jamashirin is still in the driver's seat. They still have the control of the map right now, and that bot turret is on the verge of falling. Sakai has no option but to just take the wolves and give up that blue as well. Completely, like they have been completely pushed back into their own. But like they're not even like you can say allowing them to come back into the game. They're just jumping into their own jungle and just killing them there.
Which is very well played. We don't punch yourself on scaling. But
Oh.
wait,
Oh, well, look at the thing! Alistar is on the verge of falling, and oh my god, look at this! They're just not stopping. And Hakai goes and shuts down the set, and oh, Pyke survives. Kaisa goes in with the ultimate and takes down the Tristan, and Galio is just left standing, and turret falls as well. And they're not done yet. Annie's here, and oh, the flash completely baited out from the side of Galio, and right now, if you're Team Khajur, what do you do even?
I wouldn't know really. I would usually just go for scaling, but there's no breathing room at all. You just keep being demolished, team fight after team fight.
Yeah, like they're just Team Jamashirin is just pressing the gas pedal all the way through. They're not allowing Team Khajur to have a breathing space or have any avenue to get back into the game.
Yeah, look at this aggression. Right
Yep.
in their jungle.
They cannot even leave the base properly, like without feeling like they could get caught anywhere.
When you're this behind, honestly, vision control becomes very important.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If they come up even front, they could get all in at any point. There's a Pike who can dash. There's a Set who can just run at you super fast. Annie can flash ult, and Renekton and Kai'Sa, they all can just dive bomb you so quickly. Oh, the fight is breaking down in the top lane. Irelia ultimate is good, but Annie takes down the Irelia anyway. A perfect use of ultimates coming through from the side of Team Jamashirin, and they just completely eliminate the Irelia from the fight. Right now, I think this game's pretty much over. Bear in mind,
Exactly, really.
yeah, like bear in mind, everyone, this is a best of one. This is not a best of three. So, like, if you go down here, then you're already in a bad situation because you don't have that many games to play with right now. Like, there's 7 teams in this group, so you only have these amount of games to perhaps put yourself up in the scoreboard. And Alistar goes in, but there's nothing coming off of it. It's just a standoff between the two teams, just abilities coming out from either side.
I have to say though, I really like Jamie Shirin's comp. Because here we're seeing the set and the Annie to protect the Kaisa. But it's so versatile, they can disengage or engage.
Yeah, they have all the tools, so there's a good engage coming through from the Alistar, but the Set goes back in with it. The face breaker coming down at the same time, but it does not hit anyone, but the Renekton on the flank is just taking down everyone. Double kill coming through from the Spike, triple kill comes through, and that is not a quarter. I think Kaisa got the kill. Yeah, Kaisa got the kill
Yeah,
on the
Kaisa.
Alistar. And this, oh my god, it's complete domination coming through from Team Jamashirin. Team Jamashirin will look to close out the game at this point. The Herald getting dropped in the mid lane. They're just going to open up the base from this point of now.
I love the pressure that they're putting on here. They just don't give them a chance. This is how you should be when you have lead. It's really well played from their team.
Yeah, that's like a good way of showing like there are some individuals who can just like make sure that you keep pressing the gas pedal, and I think so team Jam and Shireen have done a good job of scouting them through the auction. Bear in mind, Captain on the other side is DS Doom is the captain of Team Kajur versus Boss being the captain of Team Jam and Shireen. So, oh, this could be a turnaround for Team Kajur. Team Kajur looking to grab kills. Fight completely shuts down the Wukong with the ultimate. He's looking for resets, and Set goes in, and their stun connects onto the Irelia gets taken down, and there are multiple ultimates coming to double kill, and it's a triple, and it's a quadra. Wait, it's still a triple? Okay, someone else got the kill on the
Annie
on
took
the
that one,
Annie.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I was expecting a quadra. I was getting ready for a quadra, but and they're just gonna end it off here. It's going to be it. Team Jamishirin going.
Here.
Yep, but the minion wave is not there, and Renekton is teleporting in, and he's just there for the final picture. Uh,
Very well played.
yeah, very well played from Team Jamishirin, completely stomping Team Khajur. Like, this was just a one-sided game from the get-go. The moment Team Jamishirin decided that it's time to go, they went in, and
Absolutely.
they played like so well. Like, they waited out abilities from Team Khajur. They worked off of each other. They were positioning each other very well. And what else can I say right now? Like, Team Jamishirin looking pretty dangerous right now for group. I'm not sure which group this is, Group A or Group B. Let me check. Okay. All right, this is Group A. Anyhow, we'll be moving on to our next game, which will be between, I believe, Team Samosa and Team Biryani, where we'll be joined by our other caster, Melody. So stay in chat, talk about what happened in this game, what went wrong in this game for Team Kajur, and what went well for Team Jamashin. Till then, we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, welcome guys. Welcome back to the second match of our auction league. The second match today is gonna be between Team Kulfi on the blue side and Team Tarbuza on the red side. Today I join you as your host, Half Asleep Melody, and I'm joined by Half Asleep Zesty.
Hello.
For the second match of the day, we see the first band coming in. It's Ola on the blue side.
Last match they also banned Olaf and Yumi, which makes sense.
Yeah, Olaf and Yumi are kind of a cancer of comp. We
For
have
sure,
Olaf,
for
Yumi,
sure.
Akali off the table. Let's see who comes in next.
Last match was so intense. I'm still not over that. So I'm really excited for this one as well.
It's gonna be nice, especially that I'm here now. Let's see. I think he bugged out. Yeah, I think he bugged out. Oh, and Pike comes in.
Oh.
Okay, he did not bug out. Last minute ban Pike.
I'm surprised he made that actually.
And Aatrox comes in third. Pike is a very meta pick because of how well
Pike was insane last
versatile he
match.
is.
They had a Pike jungle last match.
They had a Pike jump. Ooh, that was rough. That had to be rough. But, yeah. The third ban from the red side. Let's see who takes it. I feel like we should be banning Nautilus. My personal hated champion is Nautilus. And Darius goes out. The first pick for Team Blue seems to be Ash. Could we see an Ash support or an Ash ADC? Nope, we see a Gwen. Thank you for
Gwen.
citing me. And the first pick on the red side team is Diana. Diana and Lulu.
Gwen is such a
Okay.
flexible pick.
Gwen reflects it all
Yeah.
over the map. That's why it's here. I personally love Gwen, not because of the blue hair, because of how OP she is.
She scales
see.
really hard late game.
Oh yeah, the spell vamp on that Gwen ulti. Spicy. We have Dead coming in from Kulfi's side. Let's see, who is the first pick for Team Kulfi? Shen. Shen is a nice pick. And it does lock in. We have Shen. Let's see. What about Team Tarbuza? What are they going for?
Shen and Gwen
No.
seem like a really annoying combo though.
I mean, if you can't have Yumi, you might as well have Shen. We have a
That's
Shyvana
true.
coming in from Tarbuza.
Lulu and
Yeah,
Shyvana.
Lulu and Shyvana is not my favorite pick, but we'll see how they play. Let's see the fourth band coming in. Team Tarbuza, let's see what the fourth ban is. I honestly would be banning Sowell to me. I would be banning. Who is a camper champion besides Nautilus? Nautilus is...
There are way too many.
And Nami. Nami is banned out. Olaf is a targeted ban for King Justice Lion, and he is famed for his Olaf plays. And we have
What do you
the
think is a
Nami
good
Yumi.
combo in bot lane with Nami?
Lucian, 100% Lucian Nami wins.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah,
Varus banned though.
Varus is banned. I don't know how I feel about Varus being banned. I don't think Varus is really the comp. However, I'm not the expert.
Maybe it's a target ban? Maybe.
Targeted ban because Nami, Lulu, Karma are all targeted for support. And Olaf, Aatrox are both targeted bans toward Team Tarbuza. Let's see, what is the last ban that's gonna come from Team Chelsea? Is it gonna be another targeted ban?
I think it might be.
A Fiora, okay, nice. Picking off Fiora from the table. Fiora's a really cancer champion to go off again. hot but cancerous.
I see.
Okay, let's see. The fourth pick coming in from Team Tarbuza.
Corky.
Corky! Nice. I think that's the first Corky I've seen in a while. In a really while.
There's 3 supports banned from Team Tarbuza side.
Well, yeah, they're targeting Leighton Corky's support. They're really
For
great
sure.
supporter. Yeah, we have the team Corky struggling in the fourth pick. Brom, nice. Seraphine. Okay, Brom, Seraphine. Oh, they might be going for an AP carry bottom. However,
I actually do Seraphine APC. She's really strong.
I don't mind the APCs, it's just that I feel like we should have an APC down there.
That is true. I think they might be lacking a bit on the damage side now that I look at their team.
Yeah, okay, Seraphine is locked in. Looks like we are indeed going AP carry. Oh, and the Set comes in. Set is a hated champion. I absolutely hate Set. Set was very cancerous for me last match.
Set is a really good pick here, actually. They do have a Shen
Depends
and a
on
Braum.
how it goes. Well, we have the teams
True.
right here settled in. The bands coming in are Olaf, Akali, Atrox, Varus, Fiora for Team Kulti, Karmanami, Darius, Spike, Yumi for Team Tarbuza. The picks are Seraphine, Zed, Brom, Shen, Gwen for Team Kulti, and we have Turkey, Lulu, Zed, Diana, and Shivana for Team Tarbuza. So far, both team comps are interesting.
What are your
Very
predictions for
unique.
this match?
I am not excited for predictions. It will not violate my contract as a captain.
I see.
But I do hold the team pretty dearly to heart because Senpai used to play my team as a child to me. Not in the wrong
I
way.
see.
Alright, and the match is about to start. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just tuning in, welcome to the second match of today's stream. The first match was, I believe, who was it? I believe that the first match was
Oh, I think.
between.
Hold on, we are currently having technical issues.
Oh, we're having technical issues. On Corky, he did get a quadruple. Let's see if he still works that.
This might be a really intense match as well.
Alright. So, again, we have Rhino and Finch in the bot lane against Olive and Leah. And we have in the mid lane Sasaki. Let's hope I'm not screwed that one up. In the jungle, it's a matchup between Senpai and King Injustice Lion, and the top lane has Sword Saint against Luna. So far, so great. A very passive start to the game. Action is very packed here. And Fighty is doing some work down mid. They're trading between Indiana and both are half HP.
Wildrift.
Both lane they're chilling. And in the top lane, Luna is holding his stride. I honestly hate the princess. That skin is just a very cancerous skin to flip.
You think so?
In my personal humble opinion.
Between Supreme Cell Set and Zed, which skin do you think is better visually?
Supreme Cell, Set, and Zed, I would honestly give it to Supreme Cell skin. No one talked enough about Supreme Cell skin. I like that skin. It has nothing to do with me getting it for free.
It's it.
But if I had to choose between Supreme Cell, Set, and Zed, I'd say Zed. Definitely not a buy.
Fair enough. I think it might be. just a little bit.
Alright, so we have so far action packed in the jungle as Senpai takes the top Scuttle Crab and King Injustice Lion takes the bottom Scuttle Crab. Let's see where the... Ooh, King Injustice Lion has his ultimate. We could be seeing a gank down mid here. Diana has her ult, Spike is 1 HP, and the Shyvana goes in, and the Shyvana picks up the first blood, and he does! Oh, and he does not die. But Senpai is here to clean up, I'm pretty sure that's a free kill right there, and it's 1-1 trade. I honestly feel like that was not worth it, but he dove a 1 HP just to die immediately afterwards. This could come back for them and later on. So far so good. 3 minutes into the game, we have one. Oh, Seth grabs the Shannon ultimate, comes in, and he goes down. Let's see if Senpai goes down as well. Senpai, can you make it out? And he cannot trade the kills. It's a double kill for Seth up in top lane. That was a very nice engage. That was a very, very nice engage, honestly. I would say... I would say that was a great engage from Sword Saint. What a great display of Seth fighting being a tank. So far, the bot lane are chilling. Mid lane, drew the first blood. Party died to King Injustice Lion, and then in the top lane, we find a double kill coming in from Sword Saint, grabbing both the Zed and the Gwen. As we are going here, ladies and gentlemen, towards the match. So far, it is very good, if you ask me. Let's see. Let's see how this one turns out. Okay, we're back into the game. And here we go. Alright, so far so good. Both teams are chilling, and it looks like this matchup is fascinating. So let's see how this one plays out. Let's see how this one plays out. Alright. Okay, let's see. So far so good. 4 minutes and a half into the game. Team Kulfi are 2 kills behind. The gold is almost equal, they're only a few hundreds behind. And both sides. Both sides. Can we see a dive on the bot side here? People are rotating towards the bot side. I can see the DI on. They cancelled the rotation. Alright. So we have both objectives coming up. Honestly, here I would not give up the Drake for Shyvana. That's my personal...
Yeah, that's for sure, actually, yeah. How do you think this team fight will play out? I think Seraphine is gonna be a big game changer for blue side here, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to pull it off.
Honestly, with the setup, and already engaged. Spicy goes down. Shyvana is already ulting, and the double triple 4 engages coming in. That if Seraphine can clean up, and they do not. It's a semi-ace for Team Darbuza. It's a massive engage from King Injustice Lion. That was fascinating, and they just clutched it in with the Corki package and the Diana ulti to clean up Team Kulfi.
That was a really quick team fight.
That was very massive. Team Tarbuza used the resources to their advantages. They won it. And rightfully so, deservedly as well. Let's see if Team Kulfi can come back into this Rift Herald fight. We have Zed, Gwen, and Shin against Shyvana, Sid, Diana. However, we have to keep in mind that most of the ultimates have been blown except Seth. Seth and Shin are the only ones who have their ultis up. And we have Brom here to make it 4v3. Shyvana no ulti, can he smite and he cannot. Senpai secures it. Diana goes for the death kill. Let's see, he lands a triple man kill. Two go down. Two people go down. Spicy picks up the kill. Three people go down here. Seth coming in clutch for his team. Spicy picks up a shutdown on Diana. Let's see if it could be very handy for him. Honestly, I don't know. His shutdown is always a great shutdown, especially for Zed. I do not know why Zed is not rotating bot. Should be a few free kills there.
That is true. Last team fight in Drake, I think Zed was isolated there. He was on his own.
It seems like Zed might be a bit pressured. Could possibly be.
Definitely.
It's the pressure of the high stage. Happens to the best of us. And we have the rotations here. Team Kulfi is bot lane, take the mid lane, and Spicy goes to bot, and he ults the Korki. The combo Diana is here to clean up, and he picks up the kill. And Zed goes down. Team Tarbuza are dominating across the map here. It's 11-3 with a 4k gold lead for Team Tarbuza. This could be a massive issue for Team Kulfi, honestly, because Zed is gonna fall off late game. What is their game plan once Zed falls and Seraphine doesn't scale? What happens then? And the Seraphine ulti procs down bot, does not land on anyone. So far it seems like Team Kulfi are struggling in this game. Despite Team Kulfi being one of the favorites to win the tournament, they have one of the strongest teams in the tournament.
Very much so.
But the game is not over. You never know these things. They could come back. They could always come back. At least that's what I managed to learn last game.
Definitely, yeah. I actually want to see if Gwen will be scaling for this match.
Ooh, the Zed lands an ulti on Diana, and Diana goes in for the ulti. The Shin clutch ult comes in and serves the Zed, and they pick up a kill on Diana. I think that Diana was a bit too greedy there. I don't think you want to fight as Zed isolated. That's a bad idea. Even if you have stasis, they still have Shin. I wouldn't pick up that fight prior.
Shen
Let's
provides
see.
so much utility for their team.
Shin
But I'm
does
definitely a bit worried though. I'm a bit worried because, like I said earlier, the damage, the DPS. Kulfi is definitely lacking that.
Well, yeah, they're lacking in the DPS department, but they have a massive AoE damage from Seraphine and Gwen. If they can clutch their ultis together, we might see our ace. We could possibly see an ace here. Let's see. Let's see how this one pans out. And the Zed picks up
Diana.
another kill on Diana. Diana seems to be running it down for the Zed. And Torty secures the turret down bot, and there's a team fight down mid. The ulti comes in. The ulti does not reach King Injustice Lion. But Team Kulfi are still picking up the fight. I do not think you guys want to extend that far. Well, the team fight was a fascinating thing to see. Honestly, I would say that them missing Diana definitely benefited them in this fight. It really cost them this fight. Let's see if the Diana
Diana
can
has
go
to
down
stop
bottom
taking
lane.
these fights with Zed though.
He
There is no
certainly
way.
does. It's still the early game. You can't physically win a 1v1 against Zed. Let's see. It looks like Team Kulfi are going to secure the Herald without contesting, and Team Tarbuza are resetting for the Dragon. Okay, let's see how Team Kulfi take advantage with this Herald. I would say spawn it down mid and clash on them. You could at least pick up a few inhibitors. Or not. And Team Tarbuza are starting the Drake here. They are rushing the Infernal Dragon. Let's see, the Seraphine ult comes in, lands on the Lulu and the Diana. The Chrome ult comes in. The Diana ulti comes. Oh, it looks like they are about to win this team fight. The Shyvana goes down. The Drake goes to Team Tarbuza, unfortunately. Two of Team Tarbuzas are down. The Lulu and the... Oh, Corki is about to clean up here. Shen and Seraphine are to retreat. Gwen is trying to retreat at 1 HP. Can he escape? Yes, he can. What a W timing. Oh, let's see how this one goes. Senpai, and Senpai gets taken down, unfortunately. Senpai almost clutched that 1v3 right there. He needs
Just
a few
Gwen
more
things
items to
very
kill
close.
this.
For
Very
sure.
close, but honestly, I would say the set blindly placed his W. I don't know if that was a counter or just blinded himself.
I am really
Interesting.
interested to see how a Gwen with items will be, considering she's already putting this much damage out.
Well, looking at Gwen's items, Senpai already has Nasher, Sith, and Riftmaker. He is building his Rabadance. According to my Gwen expertise, once Rabadance is built, Senpai should be able to pull off a 1v3 like that. Because Riftmaker is really great for the spell vamp for Gwen. Let's see with Rabadance. Could he pick up the team fight? Do you think Senpai could be the clutch player for his team in this match? Because so far it is
Definitely.
almost even. The goal is almost even. The goal gap was reduced from 7k to 5k. Team Kilpi are slowly coming back into the game thanks to Spicy. Oh, Spicy. Spicy goes and picks up the kill on the Corki. That's huge. And the Shen goes for the taunt. He taunts Lulu and the set. Oh, the Shyvana comes in. Okay, the team fight is gonna fall down here. Senpai is trying his best, but they cannot pick up this team fight. It looks like it might be an ace. Seraphine is the only survivor, and the ulti comes in. And there is no follow-up from his kills. I believe that is an ace right there, and they ace Team Kulfi.
That might be a Baron.
Could
Or they can just push.
Yeah, they're going for Baron here. Could be a great Baron. Team Kulfi messed up their fight there. They oh, Set is going for the inhibitor while Team Tarbuza goes for... Oh, I think Set is going for the end. I don't think he can end the Team Kulfi respawn. And that is a free Baron going towards Team Tarbuza.
I think the
feel
mistake
like,
there. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I think the mistake there was that they fought without Seraphine. Seraphine is so much utility and damage for their team, which they already lack. And the fact that they fought without her was a huge mistake, I feel.
I mean, they're desperate, and I would be desperate in that position too. I mean, we would want to pick up as many kills as we can, but at the same time, we don't want to pick them up stupid. And the Shyvana ult's in. The Shen makes it out alive. That's a Shyvana ult gone. The Shyvana has Guardian Angel. And
I would
Senpai
not want to
spawns
face a
the
dragon.
Herald bot. Senpai spawns the... Alright.
I think this might be a game.
No, I do not think so. They just need to hold their own. Usually teams tend to end at the nexus. But if they pick up the 3 inhibitors, what is that doing? If they pick up the 3 inhibitors here, it will be hard for Team Kulfi to come back.
Actually, one thing that I have wanted to ask. What is your opinion on respawning inhibitors?
It is very much necessary as the super minions are very annoying to deal with. And honestly, I don't know why they weren't added from the beginning. Like in comparison to League PC, League PC has the inhibitors and the inhibitor turrets. We don't need an Nexus turret, just add an inhibitor. Because the super minions are just really annoying to deal with, and if they start clumping up, the minions could backdoor for the team.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, it's a great addition. But my only problem with it is that it does not... It should honestly respawn like about 3 times. It shouldn't just respawn once and then peace out at the 90th minute. We have the 3rd Drake coming up. And I do not... Oh, the Zed... Oh, Diana really wants that Zed. He's still salty from when he killed him.
Things are getting a bit emotional.
You could say so. Now they cannot take this team fight here, and the Shyvana misses his ult, he flashes in. And they cannot fight this, they are so far behind. Senpai goes down, the Shin goes down, the bomb, ooh, double kill coming
Double
down.
kill.
That was a disgusting E right there from King Injustice Lion. And the only survivor is Seraphine. I do believe that this is game right here. Oh, that was a sad, unfortunate game for Team Kulfi. That was very unfortunate for
Very
them,
well played to
honestly.
both teams. Very well played.
Team Tarbuza secures the win in this match tonight, and they demonstrated great team synergy. It felt like Team Tarbuza out-synergized Team Kulfi in tonight's match. It felt like Team Kulfi were very hesitant. They were very scared. They were very pressured. And I honestly would think, in my own humble opinion, the biggest mistake they have done is not securing a DPS champion for them down mid. Zed wasn't
For
a bad
sure.
pick. It panned out for them. Zed killed the Dianas, Zed killed the Corki, but in team fight, they did not have DPS, they just had AoE. And the Shyvana just jumps in, tanks all of the AoE, Zed goes in, tanks all of the AoE, and they just secure the team fight. Honestly, I do believe that was the biggest crime that was committed tonight.
For
And
sure.
so far, this is the end screen. At least I'm hoping so. We have the victory for the red team, Team Tarbuza, and the MVP is the Diana Sasaki Kajiro. And the SVP goes to Spicy Zed. Great performance, honestly, great match. It was very close. We almost saw a comeback until there was no longer a comeback. Great match, honestly. Kudos to both teams for providing a great experience for us to cast over. And I do
Yes,
believe
very
that
well
this
played.
yeah, it was very nice. I do not remember the score of the first match. Who won between Team Sambusa and Team Biryani, I believe.
Oh no, it was Kajur and Jamie Shirin. Jamie Shirin won that match.
Before we sign off, for those who missed out and want a summary, we had the first match on stream, which was between Team Samosa and Team Biryani, which ended in a win, I believe, for Team Biryani, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, do insult me in chat. And the second match
Yes,
was
you are.
between Team Kulfi and Team Tarbuza. Team Tarbuza picks up the win 1-0 with their MVP, Sasaki Kojiro. This was our last match tonight. Thank you, people, for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the match. And we shall see you tomorrow again with even more exciting matches. This was me,
Bye-bye.
Melody, and accompanying me was Zesty. Hope you guys enjoyed us here, and have a good night.